As the sun came up on our base camp, KYII, we were leaving for our summit attempt with mixed feelings, as two of us had decided to stay back due to symptoms of acute mountain sickness. We were to walk up to the advanced base camp today, and after a few hours of rest, carry on with our attempt to summit the KYII. The spring in our step had gone by now, and what was left was labored, slow walking. Smiles, however, were as welcome as ever. The steep inclines reminded us of the climb yet to come as we practiced step walking to keep our breath from running out. And then, there we were. Even at the advanced base camp, we were higher than most of the ranges and mountains in sight, making me wonder what the views would be at the top if we made it. Congratulating climbers who were returning after summiting made me feel good. If they did it, so shall we. We were now at 5,524 meters, right at the foot of the big mountain, towering above us. And these are the sights from the ABC. Very, very windy, but what a view. The only other living thing here apart from us were ravens, and the only thing that covered the earth apart from snow were scraggy rocks. As a third climber decided not to go ahead and attempt the summit, a few braved the wind for the view. I wasn't one of the brave.
Okay, so here we are, the shooters. We're still okay. The altitude hasn't done any crazy stuff to us. We are at the advanced base camp, the ABC of the KYII, and would you believe it? Even over here, White Magic Adventure has given us tea. So it's fantastic. We're all looking forward to it now. Okay, let's not disturb him.
This is what it looks like on the night of the climb. Scurrying around on rocks, wearing crampons and snow boots to tank up on water, with only headlamps to help you see the way.
Oh, देखो sunrise. देखो खुश रहेगा तबीयत. ऐसा अच्छा लगता है देख के. Beautiful. चलो keep walking.
चलो 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 चलो. आप थोड़ा इधर से आइए मैम. उस तरफ से रास्ता देखिए तो कहाँ है? Good, good, good.
Shona, doing well.
बहुत अच्छे मैम.
Crazy, right? Just look at that sunrise and at my fellow climbers. The way the mountain casts its shadow far and wide on the ranges. Such is the beauty of our planet, our Earth, that one can't imagine it. Despite the pictures, despite this video, you just can't fathom the beauty of our home. Each step felt like an effort, as our lungs worked probably the hardest they ever have. The thin air making us feel like zombies. It just becomes mechanical. You gotta keep moving despite the fog in your mind. Keep moving, a step at a time. It's a lot like life itself, climbing, you know. You choose direction with a goal in mind, and then you take a step in that direction, and then another. No matter how tough the terrain or how steep the resistance, and how difficult each step becomes. You just stick to the basics. You keep moving a step at a time in your chosen direction. The last few meters of the summit were rocky, which made it even more difficult to walk on with crampons. But we made it to the top.
Raju, thank you.
बहुत बढ़िया.
Well done, Subul. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too.
Find a place, sit.
Unbelievable.
Shona! Oh.
Congratulations were in order,
Congratulations.
as was gratitude towards our guide climbers.
Thank you.
But nothing can prepare you for what you see and the way you feel once you're standing here at the summit. And even though you're at the top, there's a peak right besides there that's higher than you. And there will always be, much like life again. But here's what you do. You celebrate with whatever energy you have left, your moment of glory.
And we have Manoj again.
And you keep cracking jokes.
Tough one, huh?
It's not
Yes.
easy.
So anyway, we're here, and that's what matters. It was a tough climb, a lot of snow, a lot of hard snow, but you've got to give it to the boys. You know, Sanjeev, Rajiv and the other boys, tremendous guides.
I mean, we've just gone.
And of course, no one stays at the top for too long. This was done, and it was time to head back. And here we are, back to the ABC.
So the faces say it all. It's been a tiring day and it's not over. We have to get to the ABC and then after that back to our base camp. Yeah, challenging, but I think that's what you're looking for. So we submitted the Kangya State 2 yesterday. Clear day, blue skies, we had it all. And today, here we are, and you can see that the Kangya is completely snowed out. There, up there. So that's the way it is in the mountains. We got lucky this time and got to be thankful for it. We walked slow. We were up at the summit in about 7 hours. Coming down is, just as arduous because the thrill of summiting is all done and it's a long way back down. We were a group of 14 who came here, and finally it was 10 who made it to the summit. So that's a great percentage. And yeah, these guys at White Magic, they're doing a great job. Absolutely. Okay, so onward we move.
The 8th day on foot was a gradual, downhill, relaxing, almost healing walk back down to the pastures of Nimaling. We were losing altitude to help our bodies recover and relax better. The climb for most of us had an effect. We felt lighter, as if a weight had been lifted. we headed straight for the one and only local cafe.
After that long, exhausting walk, huh? We again need something to eat and drink. Oh man, nourishment is key here. Huh? Is it? Yeah. What is that? Beer? What is the best nourishment? Maggie. Maggie. क्योंकि डर के आगे जीत है.
This is a restaurant, by the way. In Himalayas.
Of course. With fixed camping.
Okay, so I took out my drone to fly it and show you guys some aerial shots that would make this travel video look better produced, you know. But here's the thing, my drone wouldn't fly right. The rarefied air wouldn't let it fly like it should. Plus there were strong winds. And for those of you who like disaster videos, I think I'm about to make your day in the next few seconds. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There you go. But the catastrophe didn't have much of an impact on the local life, which munched along. Meet the pika, half hare, half rodent, fully mammal, found usually at the high altitudes of 4,500 meters till about 5,500 meters. Lack of oxygen had finally had its effect on us, making us do silly things and laughing incessantly. This here is Yuri and his interpretation of... Wait, why don't you guess and leave a comment?
It's impossible to say.
A birthday celebration was pending too.
From the kitchen staff.
It's a big effort.
Happy birthday to
Of course, the invitees were by default and they were very cold and tired.
Citizen, please come. Can you feed this to me? Yeah.
Just my permission.